Always leave a moon bag, baby dolls. I'm going to go through some amazing things that we are witnessing. People absolutely missing out on life-changing pumps. No, that's fine. I'll just go kill myself. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely big, man, what they missed out on. So welcome back to you. Take a seat over there. The Donald Trump pricing has lost favorability, friends. This is the weekly candle for Bitcoin. It has now done this giant wick. And these are the odds right now, 54% and 45%. So what's going on here? Look, I've heard about this Iowa things, one of the American states where people believe that the odds are shifting. It could just be these last minute tempers, we'll wait and see what happens then. But, no matter what happens, friends, please, Bold Leonidas had this picture, the Jeet, buy, sell, and then it just goes up. Like it just, oh man, always learn from this. Learn. You don't fool Jeet. Don't fool Jeet. The Jeet is, I'm all out for a 2x sweep because they're thinking about the next thing. They're always thinking about scarcity. We're going in a bull market, bro. You can't. Also, I've already noticed Mr. Degen is always messaging about Sigma. I don't even know if it's a bot. Sigma Militant. That's awesome. So maybe you see that Morad's following me. It could be from there. Yeah, great. I hope Sigma does really, really well. It's one of the Zoomer memes. Yes, remember, we're all going to do really well. And please, friends, while I'll play some fat bass music.
To the fat bass.
Mad lad. Look at this. This guy bought $1,000. Okay. Bought $1,000 worth. Made over $1 million. Absolute mad lad. Bought $1,000 worth of peanut yesterday. It's up $1 million today. So congratulations. Look, man, these things are tough, friends, because this guy made 1,000x. However, what if it just went to 50 grand and then came back? So you're like, bro, you made 50x in 24 hours and you still held on. Because you bet on this like Peanut the Squirrel meme, which has been a homicide, friends. And by the way, yes, I have taken it personally. Because we are squirrels here. We hold our own nuts. It's devastating what happened to Peanut. Rest in peace, Peanut. Looking down on us from above. And, obviously everyone's gone crazy with the virality of it. But, man, it could have faded off, man. It could have. So imagine that 1K. Imagine he's 100 grand now. He's like, nah, screw it. I'm going to hold for another 10x. And he got it. But this is the magic of a bull market, though. This is why you always got to leave a moon bag. Look at Mr. Coexistence Steven. How the F are you going to be picking these things? I know these are like the one lottery ticket winners. This is not a representation of like good odds or anything. Maybe he just had good key information asymmetry. Could have been watching a lot of wallets. Now, I know everybody in PulseChain community is looking for those green candles, waiting. Here's Eric Wall with the Gucci man. This is Richard Hart. One day, PulseChain holders will be reunited with green monthly candles. There's a lot of action. Friends, there's a lot of Mindshare on the chain right now. That's actually been going great. It's just you need that Ethereum thing to turn around. You need the ships to turn around, and we need more clarity on the US election, and then we'll see. Also, nice data here from PulseChain John. I hope so. No Richard Hart coin has ever had a green November. This was in 2023. Back then, yeah, that was 2023 though, sir. So, it's Bitcoin halving year, moving to the end of the year. Maybe things will change around. I have a picture here from Greg the Duck. If you remember, friends, Greg, quack. So Greg the Duck just got off the phone to him, and he thinks that the corrupt SEC will be defeated by Richard Hart. Here we have the PulseChain logo. Every day. It's hypnotic, isn't it? Every day. Any day now. Any day. It's hypnotic, isn't it? Look, you're going to learn, friends. The market, when they know people are all in and something works, they go crazy for it. Crazy. It's not just, $4 in Pulse. No. They know people are all in. So when this thing turns around, it's going to be big. Remember, we have 250,000 users on PulseChain. It will grow to 2.5 million. I don't know when. Hopefully this cycle. Could be next cycle. But if you 10x the user base, you'll get 100x the price increase. That's how you get your 100x price increase. And I have this picture of Randy Boo here. I believe in Somi. Thank you, sir. I believe in me too. I believe in you. So if you want to make a 100x in a coin, if you're in a coin now, you want it to go 100x. DickWifButt, pDAI, Pika, Doesn't matter what it is, friends. Pulse, Hex. If you want 100x in any coin, you must 10x the user base. Okay, the number of holders must grow up by 10x. So, isn't it crazy though? If you just 5x the user base, you get a 25x increase. If you want a 10x, you just got to triple it. So that's big. If you just want a 10x, you just have to go up a 3. A 3x. That's right. You invite 2 people. Each person invites 2 people into the community. It goes up that much. I believe in you. I believe. That's how you make it. Also, shout out to my friend SpaceAuction with Bubble Man Rand, the big bubble behind Randy Boo's face. Rand, just to let you know, friends, it's a good proxy indicator for sentiment. Even though Hex, the price chart went up during that time period, there was still disbelief. So nobody was respecting the coin or the chain whatsoever. And that's actually pretty good. That's actually really good because a lot of people, they're like, oh, man, reminds me of the UFO community. Please just respect me. No. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. So this was a big pump. Nice. 400%. There you go. Nice big smack up. But this is still disbelief. You know, maybe, just curious, man. Maybe they'll just like feel a bit of FOMO if it breaks above 10 cents. But I know people holding, they want this glory to come faster, but man, it's nice. That means like it's super cheap. It's super cheap for your friends and family to DCA buy more. Friendly reminder as well that you will look at this, Peppy. What is this? Knights of the Templar, friends. Knights of the Templar. 95% of the crypto industry thinks memes, cults, and religions are the most risky in crypto. They are wrong. That's right. Wrong. Look at this lollipop. They're wrong. Memes, cults, and religions are not the most risky. They're the least risky. Why? It's because in memes, cults, and religions, the holders are receiving more than just a financial gain. They have a dopamine hit or a spiritual fulfillment from being in this all-encompassing aura of this community. There's a journey of friendship there. There's more than meets the eye. It's just like fulfillment from religion. Now, don't confuse. Don't look at pump fund JPEGs. They're not memes. Okay, they're pump fund JPEGs. That's it. You're JPEG swapping. You're trading little minute farts in the wind Mindshare. And people make, some people make a living off that, but 99.9% lose. Okay, and also Bitcoin started off as a meme, cult, and a religion. And 99% of people think the US election is the most important thing right now. They are incorrect. Okay, friends, as my previous video from here, you definitely should watch that. The most important fact, critical. Meme coins, they used to be 8% of altcoins. They have now grown this year to 13.8%. That is a plus 70% increase, okay? So meme coins, friends, they have grown to 13.8% altcoin dominance, okay? And why is this powerful? Because others BTC, so altcoins as a ratio to Bitcoin have been capitulating hard, down. So you tell me why the supposedly most speculative, stupid stuff, why is that the strongest? Tell me why. Why is that going up? It's because they're not the most speculative, stupid stuff, are they? It's because they're actually the most top-tier blue chip. Yes, if you go off fundamentals, that's what it's saying. Hey, these people are here for more than just money. They're here to send a message. Okay, there you go. I have to play, friends, I gotta play some angel music because it's personal. Like I said, this orphan squirrel who became a social media star was euthanized after being seized from home. So they came on, they take out Peanut. Rest in peace, Peanut. All squirrels' lives matter. Vote Trump and pump our bags and Medicana. Don't forget my mid-curve meme as well on the left. Memes, cults, religions. Memes, cults, religions on the right. In the middle, VC tech coins, decentralization, utility, revenue sharing roadmap, privacy, real-world use case, AI-generated meme coins. Look, friends, they're all great. They're beautiful. I'm just telling you, they don't get mindshare. They don't. It objectively, just data. It's not me guessing. They just don't get mindshare. Yes, I predicted they wouldn't get mindshare a long time ago. Forget my prediction. Forget that. Just the data is showing, because we were ready to pivot any moment. They don't get mindshare. If you're a lovely young lady and a guy maybe takes you to dinner, first date, and he tells you he loves you, and he says, I'll pay all your bills. And maybe he says, I want you to meet my parents. I haven't even met yours yet, right? If he starts throwing all these things, he starts buying all these gifts. On paper, it looks like, wow, this person really cares for her. That's on paper. In reality, she's going to think, you know what? Not exciting. This guy's a pushover. I don't feel anything for him. Okay. That's just how the world works. That's how it works, friends. It's the same thing with these crypto coins. You have to observe the reality of the data is Mindshare does not increase when there's a roadmap of a coin and a handout revenue. That's why, once again, I don't make a bold prediction, but a lot of people think when Gary Gensler gets out that DeFi is going to resurge. Be careful with that, bro. We already have plenty of coins that hand out revenue. We have. You don't get any extra Mindshare. You don't get that extra Mindshare, man. We've done that. We've done that. Okay? How many times do you want to look at my big lollipop? How many times? It's a truth, friends. The truth is this: they hand out revenue and then it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything, okay? And it's obviously, we know why. They printed too much currency. People have to buy tokens low to get in. And then you have the memes, cults, religions, because people know there's cycles and they know the government's not here to save them. So if the government's not here to save you, it's like every person for himself. Okay, you're not going to sit in a yield farm for like 14 years because the yield farm's only going to be around for 6 months before the whole crypto industry goes to zero anyway. So they're like, okay, I don't want to, should I earn 10% in this yield farm for 12 months or should I try and make 900% in this meme coin that I'm buying? Meme coin is this community coin that I'm in. Yeah, and guess what the market chooses? The community. And on that topic of that, friends, just think about what you're doing. You're buying into, someone believes in a network and then they are promoting it. They are believing in it. The community is rallying around it. But it's not so easy, is it? Because if you buy stuff that it's well distributed, you're mid-curving it because it's later in the cycle. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum did a 14,000x. When was the best time to buy Ethereum? Here. That's when this guy owned 50% of the coins. Vitalik, Lord Vitalik. Okay, so the best time to buy Ethereum was when Lord Vitalik made a literal Bitcoin Talk forum post and says, hey, I'm doing an ICO, send me your Bitcoin. Send me your Bitcoin. And they collected 31,500 Bitcoin or whatever it was. And they made an ICO, right? And they gave themselves 50% of the coins. The Bitcoin people went nuts because Satoshi gave out 100% of the coins. These guys only gave 50%. They kept 50% of the coins. They lost their minds. Doesn't matter. Ethereum went from that point a 14,000x return. Okay, so as you can see, waiting for good distribution of a coin means you are late, or not necessarily late, but later than somebody who takes a bet that is a concentrated whale, a benevolent actor like Richard Hart, for example. I was watching MoneyGangCrypto, friends, and he made this post. Most Hex OGs hate PulseChain. So in this video, he noticed that everyone wants PulseChain to succeed, but some Hex maxis, they just like Hex and they don't want to touch PulseChain. And I'm like, yeah, so I know you all watch my videos. I've gone through this thousands of times and that's nothing new. That is nothing new. Bitcoin maxis hate crypto. They always see themselves differently. I make so many posts about it. When Bitcoin maxis post to crypto data, friends, they put Bitcoin separately to crypto. They put crypto in something else. They say, we're not like you. We're not like you. Look, I know how this story ends, brother. I know how this story ends. Altcoins are going to go so far, they're going to start putting themselves in the same camp again. Okay, that's how we're going to top out. When Bitcoin maxis finally capitulate and go like, you know what? We are part of crypto. We're all crypto. Wink, wink. Okay, that's what happens, okay? And look, when people get their first winning in a crypto, they become tribal. And that makes sense, man, because you got such a big dopamine hit from it. You have loyalty to it now. You got welcomed into a family. They looked after you. Like, even look at Greg Foss, friends. Greg Foss was battling depression and personal issues. And then the Bitcoin maxi community kind of like took him in. And he had the big target. Unfortunately, man, it just kills me. He lost like 600 Bitcoin to a Bitcoin mining company. But man, friends, I don't want to speak the word. It's like $30 million. He gave this Bitcoin mining company like $30 million. They squandered all the Bitcoin. I don't know what happened to it. Now he has to find a job. Poor man, the guy's like 62 years old. He's retired. He was a retired bond trader. Far out, man. Man, it's nuts. So, see what I mean? Now he's got like a loyalty and they help him out. You know, friends, it's just like Hex Kareem. Like, Kareem's in Hex Community for life, bro. They bailed him out of jail. Everyone bailed him out of jail. See? Remember, friends, I'm making videos and I was like, man, it was like a lot of people were like, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, look, I have to cover it, man. I have to cover it. And remember, friends, I lit the candle. I lit all the green candles, all the Saints candles. I was like, look, I know taking blood from a stone here, man, but no, we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up. Okay, so Hexicans, right, who made it all in Hex, they are less inclined to support the PulseChain altcoins. That's fine, bro. That's completely fine, man. Like, you know, I know people who made their money in real estate. They don't want to touch a stock. They think stocks are pieces of trash because you can't live in them. What do you think they think about crypto? Actually, interesting. You know what's interesting? Just made me realize. Real estate people, they're not stocks guys, but they're more inclined to come into crypto because I think they see it as a gamble, and they understand it's a gamble. Because I think the stocks guys are trying to tell people all the time, hey, stocks are better than real estate, and don't leverage your home and all these other things because you're turbo leveraged long. And then crypto people are like, hey, you're physical real estate. In crypto, we are digital real estate. And yeah, man, maybe we're a bit of a Ponzi here and there, you know, and real estate people like it. I mean, I think about Corey from the Money Gang. Shout out to Corey and Dane. There are other people as well, real estate people. I've noticed real estate people get crypto. It makes sense because when you own a house or any property, you're owning like a share of the suburb. So it's easy for they understand. Oh, in crypto we own a share of a network. Yeah, and they understand it's more like risky and there's cycles and stuff. Stock market doesn't have these. Stock market's just up only Ponzi, and there's fundamentals. And like, what do you mean fundamentals, bro? It's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. Yeah, so we have these exaggerated cycles, just like the property market. It's very interesting, and also because property market is very similar to crypto in terms of there's, you know, we have Mindshare. They have like physical real life real world share as well. And you have the concepts of like, you know, crypto's like there are houses everywhere. There's property everywhere, but like they're the same but different. Okay, it's just like in crypto. There's a Bitcoin network, an Ethereum network, you know, so it's fascinating to me. You know, in the next cycle, many PulseChain people will not join the 2028 chain narrative creations too. It's human behavior repeating all over. Yes, I'm letting you know, man. If you make a lot of money from here, you probably, like, I know a lot of people say, oh, I can't wait to dump on my 100x and leave. You say that, dude. You say that, okay? I think you'll be, look, what'll happen is, I know. You'll be so comfortable and familiar with the landscape. You'll know all the KOLs and how to bridge in and the logos. It makes you feel like home. You don't want to go anywhere. That's what happens. That's when you have an allegiance to these. It's kind of like when people make all their real estate in like a certain city and stuff. They know that city back to front. You know, it's so much easier to just hang around. Now you understand why in crypto and these network effects, man. That's why when people hold on to old stuff, it's not because they're not silly and they're not saying, and it's not that you're wrong, right? And they're right. It's just that they already made it. You get it? Now, this will lead me to the last thing, friends. Lead me to the last thing. Oh, well, shout out to Teddy Bear Baby Dolls here. We've got pDAI and Teddy Bear. So this is the pDAI chart, friends. This is the pDAI to pulse ratio. This thing, I always show you on the log chart, but this, you know, there's always this linear chart. Look, I hate log charts because it just hides the pain in a bear market, but you actually need to use them because you can't see shit. You just can't. In a bull market, you need to use log. You actually have to. This thing is going up high. This is pDAI to pulse ratio. So what this means is, okay, if this goes up, friends, if we go up to here, let's say we actually see this number is 57. If we go up to around here, it's about 4x. What does that mean? It means you're about 4 times more gains than Pulse. So if Pulse does 4 and you do 4 on that, you're going to be 16x higher on the USD. So that's what you want. Like if you're gonna deviate outside of the core coin, you have to find stuff with strong communities and, like, you know, narratives and whatever that just can carry it to give you the slingshot leverage. So there's been a lot of things going on for pDAI, friends. I've got a video coming out later. I'll just explore how the P tokens and narratives didn't play out like how everybody expected, but the whole narrative of pDAI, I can see why people don't believe that these things can go. And friends, there's $1 believers, and then there's it can't happen. And I am the only guy. I'm the only guy who shows you the chart. Okay, this is the pDAI chart. Let's change it to pDAI pulse ratio. Let's put it on a log chart. Okay, just like, look, man, I don't care what the coin is. This ain't an accident. Okay, this is not an accident. Not an accident, man. No way, no way. So just forget the coin. You don't even know what this coin is. Okay, so this is not an accident. There's someone big accumulating. And I've noticed with the theory about how, look, it could be Richard's way to cash out is through the pDAI mechanism. Because I always knew he was going to cash out. Is he going to transfer 60,000 to one wallet and walk away? I don't know. This could be it. Where the origin address puts coins in and then he has all the pDAI. So this is all the KOLs. You know, there's a lot of people that always like putting other people down and they're being very rude to everyone else. No. Like, you just, look, you're taking a bet on this that Richard owns a lot more coins than what is just publicly seen. That's what it is. Because if he owns a lot of the coins hidden, okay, that makes sense. Because everyone's under the impression that like 10 anonymous people have 100 million pDAI each. And that's $1 billion. So when it goes up, they can all put it into makeup. They get $1 billion worth of the Pulse coins and they just dump it. There you go, $1 billion wiped out. Okay, so how are you going to get so Pulse is down, you know, Pulse's liquidity has lost $1 billion. So obviously, how did it get there? From the Ethereum rotating in. So if Ethereum, so let's say he rotates from the sacrifice project, he puts $1 billion into the pool. The price is literally like, I'm not joking, like 300x higher, whatever it is. Okay, what if 2 seconds later, all those pDAI people, like, okay, cool, I can throw it into the vault, which is meant to peg, and then I can grab all that Pulse for myself and just sell it all down. Okay, that's the whole the difficult part for people to wrestle around. Okay, well, what if most of those people don't have as much money to send it all to zero? Okay, that's where you're taking the bet. And I have a post here from my friend, Mr. Dot Specialist, from my Telegram. So you can pause the video, friends, and just go through. He's gone through all the numbers here. So, because I asked him my video, I just said to him like, okay. So we just go through some things. Because look, this is what we've been talking about. Richard Hart's balance sheet of origin address, OA tokens, it's 33 billion. Okay, so that's OA. So if you go to all these, okay, see, friends, the market cap I show here is without the OA. If you include the OA, then you have all of these. Okay, so we go back to the chart, to the picture. He goes, you're 33 billion with all the OA. There is 33 billion needed to collateralize P maker vaults to peg pDAI to $1. He goes, assuming he owns half of the pDAI in lots of small wallets before the peg, like he did with Hex. Then on the day he collateralizes it, here is what the pDAI distribution looks like. The pDAI owned by Richard Hart is 11 billion. The pDAI owned by everyone else is 11 billion. And the total pDAI is now 22 billion. So then they say the collateral in the vault is 33 billion. There's like 11 each. Okay. And then they mention the kicker here. So after he does a peg, there is 11 billion in free traded pDAI, 22 billion in the vaults, which will get paid the pDAI stability fee for maintaining the cult. So it's a 3 to 7% yield. It's a zero-sum game for Richard Hart to over-collateralize the pDAI. This will allow Richard Hart to cash out $11 billion overnight. The 22 billion that sits there in the vaults will pay him a yield of 1.1 billion per year every year into perpetuity. So, look, in a nutshell, friends, I guess what I've basically shown you. So there's a narrative, all these things and numbers. Like, here's the thing, he's going to peg it. It's going to be a way for him to extract money out and then pay him without being the OA. That's probably like part of the grand plan and everything, yes? So obviously a lot of people get passionate about that. But, big but, friends, just telling you now, dude, this chart is not an accident. That's it. You don't even need to know all that. You don't. I'm just telling you, this ratio is not an accident. And, you know, I mentioned this many times, and it's true. The same mechanism that can drag up Ethereum to $5,000 and $10,000 in a bull market when Bitcoin's 100K, that same mechanism of bonding can also drag pDAI up when Pulse pumps. Okay, see this, friends, this ratio. Now I know these ratio, it's just two things. It's just two things, but like that's why I'm just showing you. Like, what I can do is let's bring a brand new chart. This is the ETH BTC chart. Okay, this is the ETH BTC chart. this is no accident, okay? I know it looks poopy right now like that, but also, like, what if I just showed you that? You're like, oh, crap. This looks, so you're like, oh, good, it was going good here, and then it just started going down. You see that was a previous bear market from 2019. It's actually when I went in, by the way. If you're curious, yeah, I got Ethereum here. I was literally, this when I'm bull posting everyone. I just started talking to people, and that, yes, it was around here. There you go, end of December 2019. It was funny. This is what it looked like. And let me show you what it really looked like. That's what Ethereum looked like, friends. I'm like, oh, well, this is a pump and dump. It's over. It's over. Okay, now it's actually doing this big poopy price chart, but this is no accident, man. This isn't no accident. Yeah, it's doing this big distribution. I was like, wee, but I'm just having fun there. Just something's going on. And you don't need to know the full story of how it goes out. You can see, okay, higher lows on the ratio chart. The ticker is like basically it's smashed everywhere. pDAI. Remember it's ticker DAI on PulseChain. It's not pDAI. Somebody made a trap coin called pDAI, hoping people just buy into it, and it sits there permanently because you have to tag pDAI. It's DAI from PulseChain. It's not the actual ticker. Okay, so it's a great story, isn't it? In terms of like, it's a great lesson. It's like, well, everybody's yelling about the story on one hand, and then people saying it can't happen on the other, and I'm saying, dude, just look at the ratio chart. That's it. Just look at the ratio chart. Something's clearly happening. Just like Ethereum, dude. Look at this ratio chart. Obviously, over time, there is some magic in the Ethereum community that can get it to battle. Now, obviously, this is a disgusting chart that goes down. Yeah, but what if it does like this now? What are you going to do like that? What are you going to do like that, friends? Confirm friendship in the comment section. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.